Yo. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Hopefully, everybody's having a great week. If today is the first time, my name is Terome, the Heartbeat of Nations. And if you like the video, please consider clicking on the subscribe button. And for my host subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my video. And don't forget to like this video, share it to whoever you want to share it with, and click on the subscribe button, like I said, if you are new. And today I have an interesting topic for every one of you. And today I'm going to be talking about top 10 richest country in Africa in 2022, because so many countries are saying my country is not poor, my country is too rich, my country has this, my country has that. So today, let's get down to the 10 richest country in 2022. So according to this article, he said richest Africa countries 2022. He said many of the world's poorest nations are in Africa. Numerous African economies are unstable. Poverty is widespread, and poor access to vaccines is slowly the entire continent recovering from the COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, many African countries, including Cameroon, Chad, Nigeria, and Somalia, are currently at war with either terrorist insurgencies or one another, which puts further strain on their economies. Despite these challenges, Africa's 54 countries include some of the fastest growing economies in the world. The Africa economy is expected to reach a GDP of $29 trillion by 2050, powered by its agriculture, trade, and natural resources sectors. The region has an eager and expanding workforce with 20 million new job seekers a year in sub-Sahara alone. So Africa is starting to catch up with the rest of the world technologically as well. Every day, more than 90,000 residents of sub-Saharan Africa log on to the internet for the first time. Africa may be the least developed of the major continent. Even the richest African countries lag far behind in the weirdest countries in the world, but its potential is both substantial and undeniable. Using the gross domestic product (GDP) to measure the weight of African countries, it says, okay, it said nation weight. One of the best methods is to evaluate each country gross domestic product or GDP. This is the value of all the goods and services produced by a nation in a given year. To make country-to-country comparison more precisely, GDP is often first adjusted for purchasing power parity (PPP), which modifies each country GDP relative to local prices and expressed in the fictional currencies called international dollar (INT). According to International Monetary Fund, the 4 top African countries posted GDP of more than $500 billion INT in 2020. So top 10 richest African countries by overall GDP INT at PPP, International Monetary Fund 2021. Said that was last year. He said, so I'm still coming back to, I'm reading towards the 2020, okay? So this is last year. So he said, number 1 is Egypt, okay? Egypt with $1.38 trillion. And number 2, we have Nigeria with $1.14 trillion. Number 3, we have South Africa with $861.93 billion. Number 4, we have Algeria with $532.57 billion. And in number 5, we have Morocco with $302.77 billion. And number 6, we have Ethiopia with $298.57 billion. And in number 7, we have Kenya, $269.29 billion. And number 8, we have Angola, $217.97 billion. And number 9, we have Ghana, $198.63 billion. Number 10, we have Sudan, $189.87 billion. He said, in terms of total GDP, PPP, INT, Egypt win at as as the richest country in Africa for 2021 with 104 million people. Egypt is Africa's third most populous country. Egypt is also a mixed economy, strong in tourism, agriculture, fossil fuel, and with an emerging information and communication technology sector. Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa with 211 million residents, nearly twice the population of Egypt, contributing to its GDP. Nigeria is a lower middle income mixed economy focused upon petroleum and to a lesser extent agriculture. It is also an emerging market with growing financial, service, communication, and technology sectors. It said now the GDP per capita offer additional insight into African economies. He said, although GDP is an extremely valuable metric, it is also quite broad. For example, it disregards the number of citizens contributing to a country GDP, which means a country with a vast but less effective workforce can post a higher GDP than a country with a smaller but efficient workforce. To get more granular look at this and other factors, economists often turn to GDP per capita, which divide gross domestic product by the number of people in the country. So they said richest country by GDP per capita, INT, and PDP and PPP. At PPP, World Bank 2021 says Seychelles with $30,898,000 and Mauritius $23,841,000. Number 2 we have Equatorial Guinea with $18,625,000. And number 4 we have Botswana with $18,507,000. And with number 5 we have Libya with $15,816,000. Number 6 we have Gabon, $15,582,000. And number 7 we have South Africa with $13,010. And Egypt $12,261. Algeria $11,997,000. And Tunisia number 10, which is $11,096. Okay, so switching the measurement of GDP per capita has a significant impact at the list of Africa's richest country. Seychelles is the richest country when using this metric. The Seychelles economy is primarily driven by fishing, terrorism, boat building, processing coconut and vanilla, and agriculture, especially cannamon, sweet potato, tuna, and bananas. Its public sector contributes the most employment and gross revenue, employing 2/3 of total labor force. Although Egypt has the highest total GDP of any African country, it ranks only 8th in terms of gross national GNI of Africa economies. So a final metric used by economists to compare the wealth of different countries is gross national income, or GNI, while GDP measures the value of the goods and services a country creates. GNI measures the total income obtained through those goods and services. GNI also track money that enter or exit a country economy as per international business activities. This make GNI a bit better at avoiding the artificially inflated total that can distort the GDPs of countries that are known international tax shelter. So now, the richest Africa country by GNI per capita at last mentored current US World Bank 2021. So number 1 is Number one is Seychelles with $12,720,000, and we have Mauritius with $10,230, and we have Gabon with $6,970. We have Botswana with $6,640. Equatorial Guinea with $5,810. South Africa with $5,410. Libya with $4,450. Namibia with $4,520. I hope I pronounce this right, guys. Eswatini $3,580. Algeria $3,550. Once again, Seychelles ranked first, with Mauritius close behind, and countries including Botswana, Libya, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon slightly underneath. However, Egypt, which had the highest overall GDP in all of Africa, has fallen completely out of top 10. It actual 15. View on the global scale. Even Africa's richest nations pale in comparison to those on most other countries. Those average GNI per capita in North America is $62,367 US, and the European Union average GNI per capita is $34,081 US. However, Seychelles is ahead of the global average of $11,057 US, and several other African countries have potential to meet and exceed that goal as well. Here is the top 10 of richest country in Africa. You already see it yourself. Okay, now the top 10 richest in Africa is: number one, we have Nigeria with $514.05 billion, and number two, we have Egypt, $394.28 billion. South Africa, $329.58 billion, and Algeria, $151.46 billion. Morocco, $124 billion. Kenya, $106.04 billion. Ethiopia, $93.97 billion. And Ghana, we have $74.26 billion. Ivory Coast, we have $70.99 billion. And Angola, $66.49 billion. So this is the current top 10 richest Africa in the country. So if you see your country here among the top 10 richest Africa, and put it on the comment below. And what do you think about the list? Do you think, according to how they rate them, do you think the comparison was fair, using the GDP, the GNI, and so on and so forth to compare them? And as you can see, we have Nigeria first, and Egypt second, and we have South Africa as third. Like I said, Nigeria will always be richest country in Africa, because it will take a very, very long way for any African country to be richer than Nigeria. The only problem Nigeria has is management. Nigeria needs a good management, they need a good leader. And other African countries too, they need to support Nigeria, because according to Prof. Lumumba, he said the day Nigeria will stand, that's when Africa will have freedom. The day Nigeria stand, that's when Africa will stand. But I know many people will not agree with me. They know themselves, they will not agree. But if you think that's a lie, you can go and search from that speech from Prof. Lumumba when he said that. I didn't say that myself. It's just a quote. I won't attach it to this video if you want me to attach it, but I'm not going to do that. I will leave that for you to do the research yourself. So my name still remains the heartbeat of nations. Please don't forget to subscribe if this is your first time. Like this video, share it to your friends and family. Let them know the new information. Let them know the 10 richest Africa in 2022, right? So I will definitely see you on my other video. God bless Africa, God bless Nigeria, and God bless our motherland. Peace out.